Run! Run while you still have legs!
Konstannie patajity fola kinia toto.
That is one great steaming kettle of something. I could carry it around and inhale the fumes all day. There's nothing I like more than hoking in public bins. It's not degrading at all. Tasty as it looks, that gunk will ruin my cup before you can say fod glorious fod. What kind of stupid prize is an empty plinth? Quick, Lambert, this way. Chief, I'm almost glad to see you. We need to move fast.
Hector, Lambert, I'm shocked. Turning up to a public event square in the eye of the greater community. And you've chosen to wear that.
But Chief...
Lambert, this is the sort of tommy rot I've come to expect from Hector, but not from you.
You're right, sir. I'm a disgrace to my profession. I've been telling him that for years. Look, Meeks.
You dare address me as an equal? What happened to respect? Protocol? Do these things mean nothing anymore?
Not in the face of total civilian annihilation.
No excuse for it.
Who gives a flying toss about my clothes?
Hector, if I may, you really do look like a frightful boob.
Sir, the only thing stopping you from seeing a frightful boob is this gown. So thank your lucky stars I still have it tied up. But sir, at times I have called you from home wearing nothing but a look of mild contempt.
Hector, I have heard enough of your nonsense. Today is a day to be proud of Clapper's Week. And I will not have you gallivanting around town scaring children with your provocative dress sense. I'll hear no more about it.
So am I acting alone on this one, Chief?
Chief? I'm sorry, peculiar visitor to our town. You're speaking as though you were a member of my unit and not an escaped basket case, as I can only assume you must be. The toilets are at the other end of the fair. Good day.
Oh, great, you brought the weapons cache. Hand it over.
I beg your pardon. These are for the community display. It's a collection of things we don't use in everyday police work. Allegedly. Public eye and all that.
I bet it feels nice to see the Earth's sun once again, eh, chum? That giant bee on a tent looks promising. Unless it's the Clappers Beekeeping Association.
Oh my, aren't you a wee rockin' dude, eh?
Kitty's face painting? How very twee. Round here it's normally done with needles.
You know who gave rock and roll to you? God did. Aye, he did, you know. Gave it to everyone.
I'm sure I know that geezer. Scots accent, greenish tinge. The nice threads throw me off a bit. Ah, sure it'll come to me eventually. Ball bags, look at the state of these turkey twizzlers. Well, gotta work with what you got. Listen up, meat sacks.
Hey, look, guys. Hector. And he's wearing a dress.
This festival is under terrorist threat. Clapfest is currently on Terracode Black. You've got 30 seconds to assemble an attack plan Riker Theta 11.
Hey, man, why are you wearing a dress?
Sweet virgin mothers of Tina Yothers. Be easier to mobilise woodlice than this lot.
Dance for us, Hector.
Oh, maybe they'll do a lager fountain later. That always classes up a party. There we go. Tank's full again. Do I look like I drink light beer? Beer in a paper cup? How uncouth. This is how a man drinks beer. I hope we all learned something today. Hey, Cornish, isn't that your wife with Buxton over there? Oh, sorry, just a trick of the light. Alpha 19er, initiate protocol Numa. Oh, it's cushiony soft. It's like a little bit of national pride in my pocket. I've had this stuff. You can actually feel your gums, tongue and esophagus getting inebriated as it makes the trip down. So Trappy never touched the stoof. Tim, the recovering alkie, sets up his face paint stall out front of the beer garden. Call me crazy, but does that sound like a coincidence? It's like... So call me crazy. Follow me, men, for battle and glory. Ah, buggeration. Sorry, lot. Bugger me, it's Trampy Tim.
Just Tim now. Trim Tim if you prefer the alliteratory nickname.
It's me, your old mate, D.I. Hector. Remember me?
I'm sorry, my memory of the last 25 years is considerably blurred. If I squint, your outline is vaguely familiar, though.
You used to live in a tit next to the station.
I'd prefer to forget about that past in my life. I'm a changed man, you know, all thanks to... Hector! It's you! I didn't recognise you in your... How have you been since I last saw you?
Same old. Building fell on me, blew up the toilet to get out. You?
Naze. I'm a new man since you got me off the drink.
I should probably warn you that this fair's about to go to hell in a handbasket.
Crikey! How?
Some sort of bastard-inducing bomb, I think. Don't quote me, though.
Well, I'll keep my good eye out.
What you drinking these days, Timbo?
Yeah, but my bean of caffeine, friend. Coffee got me back on track. I'll never waver. 'Cause if I waver, I know I'm gonna be the man who's wavering to you. I don't know, sometimes I just say stuff. 25 years of drunkenness make for a poorly filed attic, if you get me.
Yeah, smell you later.
Well, you should talk.
This ought to make him stone cold drunk. One coffee, sir.
Ah, thank you. No, hang on a wee sec, 'cause that's fresh. Tain't even warm. Is there some sort of ice frappino punchy wee summer dessert coffee?
Bah, I like my coffee like I like my woman. Milk and 2 sugars?
No! Hot enough to tear off my lips.
Right. Boy, trying to do a guy a favour. Perfect. Event security. Well, not perfect, but at this point I'll take anyone. Listen, there's a... No, listen, forget the gun for a second.
Trousers.
I'm a police officer in the middle of a very bad day. This festival...
Shirt.
Do you hear what I'm saying? There's a ball.
Out.
Listen, chimp, if you're not part of the solution, then piss off. I need to warn everybody right flipping now, and you can't stop me. Or perhaps you can.
Out.
All right, all right. Cripes on a flipping shrimp boat. Come all this way from the boonies to save the town from Hell's doormat, and they want me to put on a clean shirt. It's ridiculous. Tasty as it looks, that gunk will ruin my cut before you can say fod, glorious fod. Nah, can't be arsed. What are you, an idiot? Death is upon us all. Miestrik nikbenje fustelje natarpaka stu. I can't combine those things. I could move somewhere nicer with less crime, like Leicester. Got any helpful advice on my current predicament?
Ask away, and I'll certainly do my best to provide you with vague and obscure counsel.
That's all I've ever expected of you. Even after I put whiskey in the coffee cup, Tim still won't drink it.
Really? Who could resist a nice hot cuppa?
Sorry, what did you say there?
Cuppa?
No, before that.
Nice.
No, after that.
I don't remember. My thoughts are like butterflies. Ooh, look, there goes one now.
How goes the public relations?
Oh, great. I've got 12 new followers on Twitter in the past hour.
Wow, too bad they'll all be dead soon.
Not all of them. One was from out of town.
It's been a long day. Why don't you take the afternoon off?
Oh, well, boss. Thanks. Oh, wait. If I leave, who'll be in charge of the colouring in pages? I'd better stick around.
That's some skewed dedication to duty you've got. Have I told you lately that you're like a useless appendage to me?
Not recently, no.
You're like a sixth toe or a third nipple.
You mean normal people don't have three? Oh, now I feel even worse.
Don't let me distract you any longer.
Thanks, boss. I've got to keep alert.
It's like a little bit of... Well, those things together... Oh, please, let there be a discarded chicken and mushroom vol-au-vent in there. Now you're just being stupid. This ought to make him stone cold drunk. Hot, toasty whiskey. Perfect for those drafty mornings when all you've got on is a flimsy, shapeless garment with no arse in it. Once again, it's strangely oxymoronic. If there's one thing I hate more than alcoholics, it's flaming recovering alcoholics. This'll sort it. One steaming hot coffee for my mate Timbley-Boo. Ah, fresh and hot. You know, Hector, I never could thank you enough for turning me on to coffee. I've joined the church. I collect for charity on weekends and make my own soup for the homeless on Sundays. I'm a better man today, all thanks to you. Ach, Hector, I can't say it enough. You're a true saint. That'll teach you, quitter. I can't wait to get my arse covered. You feel oddly vulnerable with your buns in the window. Ah, that's better. Since I got here, I felt like every pervert in the place was homing in on me Khyber Pass. Welcome back to the gutter, sunshine. You look more yourself already. Face painting. The middle-class parents nod to the atavistic savagery in us all. Holy hand grenades. I keep thinking it's going to be better in here each time, and it never is. They went and started party time without me. Sam. Sir, the people of Clappers Creek are in grave danger.
What? Preposterous. I'm the chief of police. I outrank you. Surely if there were any danger, I would have known about it first.
Some sort of infectious toxin is primed for release at this very event.
Toxin? Don't be daft. The only illness this town has is clapfest fever. The town is positively virulent with excitement and infectious with general tomfoolery and mucking about. Why, I'm as giddy as a schoolboy.
And about as useful in a fist fight. How's this for duds? May I address you now?
Ah, now that's the Hector I know. Now, what was it you were on about before?
At the risk of sounding redundant, this festival is in grave danger.
Oh, nonsense, my boy. The only danger we're in is the danger of having too much fun. Ha 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 ha. I think I might even treat myself to some fairy floss. Interested?
I couldn't be less interested, even if you had just asked me to nail my chopper to a burning warehouse. So you'll do nothing to help this community?
Ha! What do you think I'm doing right now?
I won't be answering that out loud. Sir, I need backup.
Ha! Well, you're in luck, dear boy. Every man on the force is here already.
They are? Where?
Why, in the beer tent, of course. I was rather surprised you weren't in there earlier. Yes, as a thank you for all we've done for the community, the organizer of this first-rate affair has provided an unlimited drinks pass to any and all police officers. And to right, I say. I haven't seen the boys this excited since the raid on Madame Edna's massage for men.
How is it you've allowed the entire force to get royally soused at once?
Oh, go on, Hector. Why shouldn't our hard-working chaps enjoy a bit of rest and relaxation?
I would hardly call funneling enough cheap lager down there next to incapacitate a rhino relaxing.
Ah, any other day of the week you'd be the first in the queue. Guilty.
Yeesh. Talking to you is about as useful as a cucumber in a nunnery. So the infamous coach poker finally caught after all this time. Do you know how many people I had to wrongly accuse before we finally arrested you? Answer, a lot. You've poked your last coach, creep. Bugger me. See? Trappy Tim's so much better value when he's minced. Oi, Trampy, enjoy your coffee, did ya? Ach, didn't talk about that. I'm a floating butterfly again, bursted from the cocoon of feckin' sobriety. Ah, get your faces painted here, kiddies!
I'll take that as a yes.
Go to the police tent, kiddie. Superintendent Meeks will take care of you. Be sure and give him a big hug first, like he's your granddad.
Looking sharp, feeling reasonable. Let's crash this party.
Right, shirt, tie, trousers, shoes. Now, how'd you like to be a real crime fighter for a day?
Good.
There's an imminent terrorist threat here at Clapfest.
God.
Yes, I'm speaking to you, the guard. Now, the man we're looking for.
Door.
What about the door? I need you to...
God. Door.
Are you even hearing what I'm saying to you, Coco? Biochemical bomb? Terrorist threat? End of Clappers Reek as we know it?
God. Door.
Private security for you. Must have surgically removed his brain and transplanted them into his arms. You have clearly made peace with the fact that God gave you a horrific excremental visage. But your uncanny resemblance to a turd is not helped by wearing a toilet seat around your neck.
How dare you? It's not a toilet seat, you palatable-looking oaf. It is a horse collar.
Well, insult formally withdrawn then.
Good day, handsome. Would you like to make a donation to the Clappers Reek Preservation Society?
You do realise I could lock you away till the end of your short life for helping to fund terrorism, madam?
Very funny, pet. Am I on the television? Is that nice man, Ashley Kutcher, here?
Are you aware of the forthcoming terrorist threat at this very festival?
Terrorist? Sorry, dearie. I'm not down with the kids' mumbo-jumbo. What's a terrorist?
Someone who erodes the core of our way of life.
Oh, like that Richard Madeley fellow. Never liked the cut of his jib.
Not exactly, ma'am. Are you a member of the Clappers Reek Preservation Society?
Heavens no. I don't even know what they do. I just take the occasional bit of volunteer work. Gets me out of the house. Why, just last week I was recruiting for a nice fellow named Al-Qaeda.
How can I warn everyone here of their impending doom?
You'd probably need to use the PA system, but you'd need to get on stage for that.
Excellent.
Oh, but I'm sorry, pet. You're not nearly ugly enough.
What does my Nick Chase have to do with anything?
Well, the only people allowed on stage are qualifiers for Strictly Come Gurning.
What's gurning?
Allow me. Gurning is all about mastery of the art of facial manipulation. Like so.
Oh. Oh, God.
To enter the contest, you must frame your disfigured, horrible face with a braffin.
I was wondering why you had a toilet seat around your neck.
It's a braffin, you uncultured, gorgeous sunbeam with eyes not very far apart. Braffin.
He's very sensitive about the braffin.
Who are you calling not ugly?
Real gurners have the ability to make you projectile vomit at the mere sight of them. Like Barnard here.
Tell me, fresh-faced little Daisy, do the children, they run from you, yes?
Some. Most, really.
And the ladies, do their screams of repulsion give you goosebumps upon your misshapen brow ridge?
Well,
You are no gurner. Never. Begone. Your average-looking face is making me feel faint. I must prepare.
You'd better go. You're putting him off his game.
He's put me off me lunch, and that's saying something. I'd like to enter the gurning contest.
Oh, very funny. Now, how can I help?
Madam, I appreciate that your advanced years are playing havoc with your cognitive capacities, but I understand that you are taking entries for the gurning contest.
And I appreciate that, while you seem like too busy a man to even pause in front of a mirror. This contest is open to extremely ugly people only, and you do not qualify.
I do. Wait. Yes, thank you. What? This is a battle I never thought I'd find myself in. So, is Strictly Come Gurning the only way to get on stage?
Yes, only qualifying contestants will be allowed. And you, my dear, are nowhere near ugly enough to stand a chance.
Oh, I see.
I'll be back. They won't let me enter. So, who do I know round here who's uglier than me, stupider than me, and more willing to make a complete arse of himself? There's got to be someone around here I know like that. Someone who'll do anything I tell him to, even if it means embarrassment, demoralisation and self-inflicted harm. Think, Hector, think. Oh, it will come to me, I'm sure. I'd best be off. Hey, Lambert, you're ugly, right?
Not unless Philomena's been lying to me.
How would you like to use your powers for good instead of just frightening small children? I need to get up on stage to warn the public, but I'm not ugly enough.
Oh, boss, I'd like to help, but Meeks needs me here at the booth. We're doing a waterboarding demo in a few minutes.
Let me remind you of something, Lambert. You and me, we're partners. And that means I own you. Just to ram that home, I'm putting you in my inventory. Now, when I tell you to do something, whether it's for the good of the town or merely for my own amusement, you do it. You got that?
Sure, partner.
Good.
Hey, since we're partners, can I put you in my inventory?
Piss off, Stretch. I'll snap when I need you. Nah, can't be asked. What are you, an idiot?
Why, hey.
I can't combine those things. We need this to get on stage. Just shut up and let me do the talking.
I don't know how Philomena will take it if I go home looking like that.
To be perfectly honest, Lambert, I would be very much surprised if it was any more of a disappointment to her than your regular appearance. Good day, madam. I would like to enter this gentleman into Strictly Come Gurning.
Oh, him, he's as lovely as the moon on a still lake. He's a cherry blossom, a cherub.
Enough, Bernard. I'll handle this.
May we go up on stage now?
Now, hold on, Sonny. First of all, it's contestants only, so he'd be going up on stage, not you. And second, your entry. Sorry, what's your name, Sonny?
Please direct all questions to me. I'm his agent, promoter and translator, and I demand to be allowed on stage with him.
In that case, you'd need to be up there with him. However, if I may say so, your entry...
Yevgeny Kalashnikov from Smegmavia.
Yevgeny doesn't exactly conform to the standards of Strictly Come Gurning.
How so?
Well, dearie, while we can all see he's below average in looks, he isn't so far below as to skew the margin of error.
Not ugly enough, chick.
Plus, he'd need a breathin'.
What a chuff is a braffin?
You want a gun, yet you don't know braffin. Ho, ho, ho. Look, me neck is black ring like horse collar.
Right. So he's not allowed on stage without a hideously deformed face and a black ring round his neck.
That's right, pet. The more hideous, the better.
Like John Prescott after he's had his face pummeled with a billiard ball in a sock.
Perfect.
Got it. Beat it, Yevgeny. That's you, Lambert.
Oh, I was wondering who you kept talking about.
I can't imagine anything beyond this point that requires one to be appropriately dressed. Hey, this is Jim Giles from Clap FM coming to you from Clapfest. Come and catch the clap with your Uncle Gilesy. Just don't tell your daddy. Hey, look everybody, it's a fat guy. Hey, fatty, the toilets are that away. If I didn't know any better, and because of my complete lack of musical ability, I'd say he's miming. Think of the scandal when this breaks. Hey, do you know Papa's got a brand new bag?
Faff off, chubs.
Trading one futureless art for another, I see. Imagine completing world tour expert level on your playbox, and all you've got to show for it is a complete lack of actual musical talent. And don't forget about the gurning competition. Get your uglies on, folks. Getting the great British public to look ugly. Sheesh, it's like asking a baby to vomit. Well, health and safety takes an holiday.
Roll up. Roll up. Anybody got ends spare? Roll up.
What's all this then?
What? What do you mean, man? I'm just doing my job. I'm just manning the switch, man. What do you want from me?
Jeez, Louise, I was just being cordial.
My name ain't Louise, okay? It ain't, man.
Sounds like someone's been beaten about the face with a wacky stick. This is a piss-poor excuse for a festival. Despite there being no entrance fee, I shall demand a full refund. Now, what's this? The tunnel of... Oh my hat. What horrific display of depravity and perversion awaits through the turnstile of this gallery of sexual deviance.
Hector!
Oh, I should have known.
H-bomb! You hardly recognize me, eh? I've lost 14 stone.
You look exactly the same.
Yes, from here up, but to get me out of the basement of the Exotical, they had to cut off my legs.
That's horrible.
No, it's excelente. So much easier to find Signor Penne now, eh?
Good old Rich. Always the bright side.